You failed the test. The reason you failed it is because you didn't study. And the reason that you didn't study is because you felt that you wasn't going to pass it anyway. We need to start realizing what's the chatter that's going on up here. You know, what's our beliefs about certain things. Because the reason why, you know, we tend not to do the things that we desire or say we want to do is oftentimes you may cancel yourself out before you even get started. You know, I often give this analysis. Is one person that says they are going to be successful. And they do it, right? They become successful. They read the books. You know, in the beginning, they said it, but they didn't know if it was really going to happen. And but they believed in themselves, right? They believed in themselves. And oftentimes they would go through all these emotions, right? Like, you know, maybe the numbers wasn't numbering. Maybe the money wasn't flowing, right? But they believed in themselves so much that they just kept showing up. And then it happened. And you know what? Somebody else on the outside looking in and say, that person just was lucky. Was they lucky? No, they wasn't lucky. They wasn't lucky. They believed in themselves. They believe, if you call believing in yourself lucky, then hey, I guess they lucky. But they just showed up. They was willing to do what the average person is not willing to do. They was willing to show up. They was willing to read the books. You know, this book, The Power of the Subconscious Mind book by Dr. Joseph Murphy, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, Wallace Wattles. You know, they was willing to read the books. While others are saying they don't have time to do it. Then there's another person that says they are becoming successful, but they don't have time. They don't have time. They easily distracted. They more so entertained. They don't have time to study. They don't have time to listen to personal development to get their mind, you know, intact. They just don't have time. They have time to bar hop. They have time to go to different parties. You know, they had time for all these different things, but they just don't have time to, you know, to look at what it takes to be successful. And they don't become successful. Why? Because they didn't believe it in the first place. They said it, but they didn't believe it.